Hello students, I am Swati Kedar. In today's C# session, we are going to see one more C# practice program, that is factorial of a given number. And you know already what is a factorial. Factorial is the product of all positive descending integers, and that is denoted by n exclamation mark. An example, 5 factorial is 120. You see here it is denoted by n exclamation mark. And example, factorial of 5 is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is equal to 120. And this program factorial of a given number we are going to see in two ways. The first way is in Visual Studio 2017, and second way is the program type in Notepad and execute on developer command prompt. So let's start with the first way. In Visual Studio 2017, first you have to open Visual Studio 2017. After the clicking on Visual Studio 2017, the window will be open, and go to File, New, Project, Visual C#, Console App.NET Framework, and give here your project name or namespace name. I give here fact, and give your location for your file or a project. For that you have to browse, go to this PC, go to the drive, right click, new folder. You have to create here new folder. I have already created a folder C# program, so I choose this folder and click on select folder. After that you have to click on OK. After the clicking on OK, the C# file will be open. You see here these lines will become by default, so you do not change these lines or code. So let's start with the coding. I have already created here one file for factorial of a number. So go through the coding. In first line, using system, this is a namespace and it contains classes, methods, data types. And in second line, using system.collection.generic, it contains garbage collection data. And using system.link, it links one file to another file. Using system.text, it contains text. Using system.threading.task, and this we use in threading program. This is not needed in this program, so you can keep it as it is, or you can remove this. After that we created here namespace factorial. Under the namespace we have to create class and methods, or all coding in namespace only. After the namespace we have created here class fact. Under the class we created here static void main string args. This is main method, and program start execution from this line only. Under the main method we created here three variables: type of integer int I, number, fact is equal to 1. Fact is initialized to 1. And after that console.write in bracket in double quote enter any number, double quote complete, bracket complete, semicolon. This line means it console.write, this line prints this message or this text on console, enter any number. I take here console.write. Console.write means cursor will not move to next line, it is on the same line. It is not on the next line, it is on the same line only. If I take here console.write line, the cursor will be moved to next line, and here cursor will not move to next line, cursor will be on the same line. After that number is equal to int dot pass. in bracket console dot readline method bracket complete semicolon. This line means the console dot readline method read the value from the console as a string and it converted into integer and it's stored on the this variable number. In C# by default value or any value entered in console, it's considered as a string and we have to convert it into integer and we have to store in variable number. After that we taken here for loop. You know what is a for loop? For loop execute block of a statement repeatedly until the specified condition returns false. And for loop for in bracket, this is our initializer, this is our condition and this is iterator. Initializer initialize the variable or a value and condition, it is boolean expression, it returns true or false, and iterator increments the value of variable in the loop. Here for in bracket I is initialized to 1, I is less than equal to number and I plus plus in the for loop. This is our block of code and if this condition is true, it executes this code fact is equal to fact into I. After that out of for loop, after the for loop we take here console dot write line factorial of number. Number means if I entered here 5, and that 5 will be printed here is factorial of a 5 is fact, that factorial of a 5 is 120, so 120 will be printed here. After that console dot read line, if I remove this line, so let's remove this line, I deleted here and save the program, go for execution. If I remove that console dot read line and here showing the message enter any number, I suppose I entered here 5. After I entered here the console will be closed, so we have to put that console dot read line. After that the all brackets you have to close and save the program. This is the coding of factorial of a number. After the coding we go for execution. For execution you have to click here on start. After clicking on start, console will be open and showing here enter any number, so I enter 5. Factorial of a 5 is 120. This is the execution in Visual Studio. And now we see in second way the execution in Notepad. We type in Notepad and execute on developer command prompt. For that you have to open the Notepad and copy this whole program. Right click, copy, or you can type the program and paste it here. For saving, go to file, save, in D drive, create your folder. I have already created, so I choose this folder. Give here name for a file. I give here factorial .cs. CS is the extension for the C# programs, so you have to give it .cs and click on save. The file will be saved now. And we go for now execution. For execution we have to click on developer command prompt, double click on it, it will be open, and by default this is in C drive and our folder is in D drive, file is in D drive. So give here D colon, enter. Now we see here, now we are in D drive, and we have to give here folder path C# program, enter, cd C# program. Now we are in D drive in our C# program folder. Now you have to compile your program. For compiling you have to type here csc space file name factorial dot file extension dot cs and enter. The file or program will be compiled. After that we have go for execution. For execution we have to type here only file name without extension factorial and enter. It will be showing enter any number. I entered here 5 and enter. The factorial of 5 is 120. This is the execution in both way. Now we go for tracing the program. This is the main code of the program. For I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to number, I plus plus. Under the for loop the code is fact is equal to fact into I. After the for loop console.writeLine factorial of a number is fact. This is the main coding of the program. And we go for tracing. First I is equal to 1, number is equal to 5. Suppose I enter 5, so number is equal to 5, fact is equal to 1. And in for loop I is equal to 1, I is 1, 1 is less than equal to 5, as condition is true, and it execute this code. Fact is equal to fact into I. See here, fact into I. Our I is 1 and fact is also 1. 1 into 1 it returns fact is equal to 1. And after that I value will be incremented. So now I value is equal to 2 and number is 5. Fact is equal to our 1. Fact is 1. In for loop for I is equal to 2, 2 is less than equal to 5, as condition will be true, and it executes this code. Fact is equal to 1 into 2 is 2 and it returns fact is equal to 2. Now our fact is 2 and I value will be incremented by 1, and it is I is equal to 3, number is equal to 5 and fact is equal to 2. In for loop for I is equal to 3, 3 is less than equal to 5, as condition will be true, and it executes this code. Fact is equal to fact into I. Our fact is 2 and I value is 3. 2 into 3 6, it returns fact is equal to 6. After that our I value will be incremented by 1. Now I is equal to 4, number is 5, fact is 6. In for loop for I is equal to 4, 4 is less than equal to 5, as condition will be true, and it executes this code. Fact is equal to 6 into 4, 6 into 4 is fact into I, 6 into 4 is 24, so it returns 24. Fact is equal to 24. After that value will be incremented by 1. Now I is equal to 5, number is equal to 5, fact is equal to 24. In for loop I is equal to 5, 5 is less than equal to 5, as 5 is equal to 5, condition will be true, fact is equal to 24, or a fact into I. 24 into 5 is 120, it returns fact value is 120. After that I value will be incremented by 1. Now I is 6, number is 5, fact is 120. For I is equal to 6, 6 is less than equal to 5, no, condition will be false and it come out of the for loop, and simply evidence factorial of a 5 is 120. This is the execution and tracing of the factorial of a given number.